Hi everyone. Now we will learn how we can use reactive forms in Angular. So first we'll see when we should use reactive forms. See, in Angular we have two types of form. First one is reactive that we will learn in this part, and there are one more type which is template driven forms. So we should know when we should use reactive forms. After that we will make HTML form. We have to import and use reactive forms. After that we'll see how we can get and update value of the input field with the help of reactive forms. And we'll also check how we can set the default value of input field with the help of reactive forms. And at last we'll talk about some important interview question also. This is the Angular 19 playlist that will definitely help you out for Angular job, project and interviews. You can access this playlist from description box of this part. Alright, so let's talk about first question, when we should use reactive forms. See, if you have a very basic form like email subscription, there should be only one field and one button, you can say that, right? Or you have login kind of form, that time you can use template driven form. But when you have complex forms, different type of input fields, and you have to put the complex validations, in that scenario you can use reactive forms. Even in this part will take only 2-3 fields, but you will get the basic idea how we can use reactive forms. And in next part we will see how we can use form groups, validations, different type of input fields and all right. So now let's move to the second point and create a HTML form. So in the template file, let me create 2 input fields, or might be you can create 3 also. And let's placeholder, enter name, that's enough, right? And let me create 2 more fields and one button. There on the button I can say that, let's say add info. Now you will find that they are all coming in a single line. So better you can use CSS to fix them, but to save the time I am just using some BR tags. Alright, so now they are not in a single line. Okay, and let me change the name to the password also, as well as to the email. Alright, now if you want to control these fields, control means if you want to get value, set value, then what you need to do, you have to use 2 things in your you can say that component.ts file. First one is you have to import React form module, right, from the Angular form. And another one is you have to take a property with the form control, and that form control will basically control the field. So let's say I'm taking the property name is name, and then you have to use form control like this. So first I'm taking not form data, form control should be there. Yep, right. So what I'm going to do, first I will try to control only one field, then we will add 2 more properties for password and email also. Alright, so if you want to control this, what you need to do, you have to use a square braces and put there form control, and there you can put the name. Now you can handle this input field only with this property. How? Let me show you. So let's say if you want to get the value of this, then you can now get like double curly braces, this field name dot value, and there if I just put anything, you can see that you are getting there Bruce, Peter, whatever I'm using, the value is here. So now if you want to get the value in the console or maybe in the TS file, then how you can do that? So let me, okay, so there is a add info, let me say that get info, right? And you can use a click event there and get info or something. Get value is also fine if you want to put get value. Yep. And then let's create a function, and there you can just log this dot name dot value, right? And here we go. If I'm just putting something and clicking on the get info, here you can see that we are getting the info. Let me put there Peter Parker, clicking over there, and we are getting its value. Perfect. So if you want, then you can remove it from here. But now I want to get the values and control the values for other two fields also. So with a similar way, you can get two more properties, password and email. Even if you want to change the name, you can change, but I just want to keep the same as our field name, right? So again, you can copy this property and put the these are the actual attributes. So just you can copy the attribute, and now you can use these properties there. So for the password field, I am using their password, and for email, obviously we will use their email also. Okay, so now if you want to display the value for all three, let me show name, then password. I know password should not be visible, but that's fine because we are understanding the things. Now email. If I just, okay, and important thing is dot value. Last one is here. Yep. So if I just put there Anil 1234 Anil@1234 or whatever, so .com. So here you can see that, right? Everything is just printing there, displaying there. Now similarly, if you want to just console these values, you can use 3 console, or either you can use the commas there. So you can use password. Last one is email, and now Peter 12345 and peter@test.com. If I click over there, here you can see that all values are there. Perfect. So now the next thing that we need to do, how we can update its value. So we have the get function, right? And let's say similarly you have a set value also. So you want to, on the click of this button, you want to set the values. Then how you can do that? So you can create one function. To save the time, I am just copying this, right? Either you can directly create one more function, and let's put there set, and I will call this function on the second button click. Now what you need to do, you don't need to use these consoles. So simply use this dot name dot set value. Here we go. And let's say you want to put the default value is Peter, and similarly you want to set some default password also. Maybe password is 1234 and email peter@test.com. and now fields are empty. If I just click over there set value, you can see that values are displayed there as well as in the input field also. If let's say I'm just change there Peter Parker, it will allow to changes. KR, all right, ABC and 123, and if I just click over the get info, updated values there. Perfect. So if you want to set some default value, let's say there you can set, let's say Anil and 123, and email is, let's say, anil@test.com. So now you will have the default value also. If you refresh, you will get the default value, right? On get, you are getting this value. On set, the values will be updated. So this is how we can use basic reactive form. In the upcoming part, we'll see how we can use form groups and other things also. Thank you so much for watching this part. Please subscribe my channel, like this video, share your feedback in comment section. This is my Paytm and GPay donation number. Thanks everyone.